You want to know why you're still broke? It's not because you don't work hard enough. It's because you're hiding from the one person who can actually make you rich, yourself. Make sure to take notes in the comment section while watching this because what I'm about to tell you is going to hit different. And before we go any further, let me tell you something. I'm having a 5-day challenge and I just analyzed the responses from 100 different spiritual entrepreneurs, coaches, entrepreneurs, healers, people making multiple six figures a month, and they all have the same patterns you do. So in this video, I'm going to be using the exact words to show you really what's keeping you broke. Let me read your mind for a second. You have so many ideas, but no clarity. You're constantly asking yourself, what should my offer be? What should I focus on? You hide your rage from others, don't you? That burning anger that you're not where you're supposed to be financially, physically, mentally. You smile, you nod, you say, I'm fine when people ask you about money. But inside, you're furious that you're still struggling. You're scared to show up. You feel salesy when you talk about your content or what you do in public. You make some sales, then it dries up, and then you have no idea how to make money consistently every single month. And you think the hardest part of you to love is your mind, but the part of you that overthinks every financial decision is the one that creates the opportunities passing. The part that takes control when things get messy because you don't trust anyone else to handle your money. Does this sound familiar? Here's what's really happening. You're using your analysis as an excuse to avoid the risk that would make you rich or wealthy. Write this down because it's about to get a little bit uncomfortable. You want to know what your biggest money block is? You're resisting abundance entering spaces where you've been hurt before. Just like you resist love entering fully when someone hasn't earned the right to hold your softness, but they're paying for the bills and loans of other people who came into your life and decided to do this to you. You resist money flowing to you until it comes through struggle or proving yourself or cutting your prices in half. Yes, you've been burned. You've trusted the wrong people. You've made the wrong investments. We've all taken the wrong opportunities at some point. So now you think it's okay to sabotage every chance at easy money or easy opportunities because it feels dangerous. You keep saying you want to stay authentic. You want to be soul-led. You want everything to be in alignment. But here's the brutal truth. That's bullshit. You're using alignment as an excuse to avoid making hard decisions. You're waiting for divine timing because you don't want to choose incorrectly. Every time you do this, every time you avoid making the hard decision that would actually make you rich or wealthy or happy or healthy, you're doing yourself the disservice. But here's the truth that I learned through astrology that they don't want you to know. Mercury retrogrades help you understand this much more clearly. And this next one is in Leo. It's ending on the 18th of July. And when Mercury retrograde is present, this is a download moment. The universe literally is handing you the insights about why you are not where you want to be yet. Most successful rich people that I know don't struggle with money. They don't look for money. They allow it to find them. They allow opportunities that make sense to find. And you think that makes you humble when you struggle for money. It doesn't. Make sure to subscribe on this video if you want more money mindset content that actually helps you with your bank account. You want to know who you were before the world told you who to be? You were fearless. You were wild. You were the kid who believed anything was possible. But somewhere along the way, you learned that wanting money made you greedy, that charging your worth made you too much, that shining bright meant someone else had to dim their light. You started asking, am I good enough? Is what I do valuable? Babe, do I make you happy? Instead of how much should I charge for this transformation so I can hire a team? Be efficient. That's the programming that keeps most of us broke, especially when you're first starting your business. And your inner child is looking at you right now and saying, why are you playing so small? Why are you apologizing for wanting more? Why are you hiding the very gifts that could make us rich? Comment down below the exact moment you realize that you've been playing small. When was the first time you actually experienced this? Because I guarantee that is a huge part of the origin story. And this is how we can start to remove this step by step. And this is exactly what I want to expose inside of my 5-day challenge, where we talk about how your childhood programming creates specific money blocks that show up in your chart. You want to know what you don't know how to ask for? Permission to charge real money for this. You're out here giving away your best ideas for free, undercharging your time, saying yes to projects that drain you, all because you're afraid to pick the one thing that would make you genuinely happy. And I wish someone could just show us, you, me, everyone, how wrong this is. You don't know how to talk about your offer, so you don't. And when people do say yes, you don't yet have a system for consistency or membership or, just anything that has to do with MRR. And if you're not thinking monthly reoccurring revenue, how can you be thinking annual reoccurring revenue in your business? Some people are still learning how to have reoccurring friendships. So if you're struggling with love, it's very likely that you're struggling with money as well. And when you want to sell with soul and you're terrified of burning out, of being burned yourself, even though you're the one selling something, this all creates a lot of dissonance. And when I say the word dissonance, I mean you are separating yourself from the reality and the distortion of your perception and the expectations on life. They are in 3 different areas instead of being intertwined into one. Here's what your body knows that your mind has not realized yet. You are ready to unleash the wild part of yourself that does not apologize for wanting wealth. Ideas, the part that knows your time is precious and should be paid for accordingly. But you keep silencing yourself because you feel like too much. Guess what? Too much is exactly who rich people pay for. In fact, too much is exactly what rich people are. And if you know someone who needs to stop apologizing for their ambition, for their goals, for their strength, for their perseverance, share this video with them right now. Astrologically, we're about to enter the most powerful wealth building window of 2025. Mercury is currently direct. Leo season is going to be activating your confidence and creativity. But this is not a idea thinking, oh, I'm going to comment this and talk about it. This is 100% to be actually outward this way. The timing is perfect. I'm about to blow your mind with something. The same forces that control when you feel like a goddess are the same forces that keep you broke. So my question to you is, which one will you choose?